Hi guys, Ski with Pete here. You don't come here for fashion advice, let's be honest. You come here for tech stuff because that's the sort of stuff that I typically do. But I've started to look a bit like a nerd. And that's not as cool as you might think. I spend most of my spare time doing stuff like the technology reviews. What I don't spend a lot of time doing is worrying about fashion, worrying about what I look like, or buying clothes. That's why today I'm gonna do Stitch Fix. But I thought I would do an in-depth review. Like my usual tech reviews, I thought I would do that to Stitch Fix. So the first thing that I have to do is show you what I look like. Now, I'm a 39-year-old dude. I'm not super buff. I spend about 90 minutes a day walking, which is why I'm not as overweight as I could or probably should be. I tend to wear a lot of comfortable clothes. So I thought what I would do is just start with like what I actually look like, and then we'll talk about what I'm gonna do for Stitch Fix. This is what I typically would wear on the weekends. I'm wearing Levi's jeans, a t-shirt. This t-shirt, I got kind of a long body, so I tend to wear long t-shirts. But you can notice in the shoulders, it's always a bit too much, too wide for me. Check out my sneakers. I'm wearing some Adidas Superstars. Let's go see what's in the box. So let's get inside. Now, just before we get inside, let's just talk about what you got to do. You got to go to the Stitch Fix website. You got to put in your details, and then every month or two, they're going to send you a box that looks just like this with stuff inside. Okay, so what I did is I filled out a bunch of my details online, put in my height, weight, age, all that sort of stuff. Oh, look, okay. Here it is. Number 1, decide. Try on everything your style is selected, even those you think aren't your style. Choose what to keep and return. Rate. Visit Stitch Fix to complete your checkout survey. The more feedback you give, the better the next fix can be. Return. Place any returned items into the enclosed prepaid item and drop it off at a USPS. So that's my return bag there. This is, what's this? This is some information about Stitch Fix. Got the same thing written on it basically. Choose your style. That's me, and this is all filled out for me. Okay, cool. Okay, so here's the stuff that I got. Button-up shirt. Button-up shirt number 2. This is like a Henley. This, not sure quite what that is. Is it a t-shirt? Yeah, this is a t-shirt. And a pair of trousers. Okay, let's go try it on. Okay, so trying on my first outfit, didn't come with shoes, so no shoes on. I got these blue kind of chinos. They're a little bit loose, even though it says they're my size. They need to be hemmed. I've got a sewing machine, I can do that. This shirt is kind of my style. It's the sort of thing that I often wear. They kind of got me right on that, I guess. But the cuffs aren't adjustable, and they're like a little big, and the sleeves are a little bit long. So I need to make an adjustment to that if I wanted to keep it. Outfit number 1. Top number 2. Steph's digging this one. She thinks it looks okay. I think it's a little snug around my midsection, so when I sit down at a desk, it'll probably show off my title belt. But it's kind of okay, this one. Look, personally, I've got this thing that nothing says nerd alert like a short sleeve shirt. So it's probably not for me. Shirt number 3. This I don't, because it's like the Henley and it's got the buttons there. I don't mind this short sleeve as much as the button-up short sleeve. But Steph said not really for work. This is a t-shirt. This is the last of the shirts. It's like a thin t-shirt. It's November. I'm not sure why I'm getting so many short sleeve things, especially when I asked for no short sleeves. Hey guys, just looking back through this. This is my customized sheet with my different sort of looks and styles that they thought would probably be appropriate for what I'm doing. Again, I'm not really sure about the short sleeve shirt. It is November here. I'm not sure why anything with shorts was sent through. They did understand about my longer upper body, and I gotta say, the fit of most of this stuff was pretty good. I thought this shirt might have been a little tight around the mid.
But overall, the fit was good. Just the style was wrong for me. It just felt like I was still living in a little bit too much in Nerdville, and I was hoping to like cool it up. But I've got plenty of long sleeve button up shirts and long short sleeve button up shirts, and you know, I just don't need that. And what surprised me was those trousers were $97. So I mean, I wear Levi's 501s. You know, they're a classic pair of trousers, and they're a lot less than that, essentially. So my initial impression is one of extreme disappointment. I'm trying to put a positive spin on this, but the truth is that I'm gonna have to send all the clothes back, and to send them all back is gonna cost me $20. Look, it's a neat experiment. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna go through and update my profile stuff and make sure that it's more relevant to me. There's a disconnect happening here, and so I'm not happy. So I'm going to send everything back. It's going to cost me $20, and I'll get a new box in a month and a bit. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. If you guys have an experience with Stitch Fix, you have something you want to say about it, do let me know in the comment section below. There's an affiliate link in the comment section below, so you guys can try out your own Stitch Fix. Based on what you've seen today, I don't know how many of you are going to go ahead and do that. What I can tell you is that my wife also did a Stitch Fix, and she bought everything out of the box. So I'm going to go and do a second review of this. I'll give it another shot, but so far it's kind of disappointing. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you guys again soon. Don't forget to press subscribe below. If you have any comments, post them in the comment section. If you particularly enjoyed today's video, you can help support it by buying me a coffee in the About section below, or you can support this channel on Patreon. I know it's a little unusual. I do a lot of tech stuff, and doing Stitch Fix is a bit weird for me, but I thought I would check it out. If you guys are like me, you know what looking like a nerd can feel like, so Stitch Fix, you did not solve that problem. Hopefully you will next time. Thanks again for tuning in today, guys. We'll see you again soon.